Hi Tom, thanks for your footage. Just in regards to the question you had about the work that we've been doing, if we take a little look at the footage on the left, we can see here that from a good top of the backswing position during your rehearsal, you're expanding that right side nicely. You can see your checkpoints there. You've got a nice erect spine, straight looking from face on, and you've also got your left arm hitting your belt buckle right through the centre of your body. Really good position at that point. One of the other things we discussed during your original session working on this was that your arms should be moving away from your right shoulder at the same rate at which your hips are moving forward. That was what the work we did during your first session. So you can see there that the arms and the hips are moving down into delivery position at the same sort of rate. We've put the line up your left side to give you a sort of sighting on that. You can see that your hips, as your arms are lowering, your hips are moving into that red line. So they're moving both laterally as well as rotating. You can see there. If we take a little look at what happens in the actual swing, what we're going to see, again, good backswing from the top. The hips go before the arms. That's a sign that you're still hanging on to those angles just a fraction more than you would want to. So the hips are going before the arms. So the arms aren't moving down at the same rate at which the hips are moving forward. Now, having said that, you're in a much better delivery position than you were previously. But you can see there, if you look at the red line that illustrated your spine angle from face on as you were rehearsing it, very, very upright. We've now got a spine angle that's tilted back a little bit more, and you can see here that the right arm hasn't expanded quite as much as we would like it to have done at that point. Because of that, the hips are now going to clear quickly, left leg bracing, and as you do that, the club is going to work to the left as you come through the ball. So the hips have gone a little bit too early, we've hung on to it a little bit too much, and then consequently we've got to clear a little bit too much in the downswing. So instead of the hips continually moving forward as they are unwinding, we've got a situation where they stop moving forward and then just unwind. And whenever your hips stop moving forward, the club is pulled across the line. So all of a sudden now you're coming into impact, and then you're going to whip the club to the left as you come through, which results in different shots depending on what you do with the club face. If you then release the club face, you're going to pull it down the left, or if you're trying to prevent that one, you're going to hang it out to the right, which is probably what you've been experiencing intermittently when you've been out on a golf course. So again, if you look at your rehearsal, really good expansion of the right side, arms are releasing at the same rate that the hips move forward. And then if you continue that rehearsal on, you can see that you continue to move your hips forward as they unwind. See that move there? Which then gives you the spine tilt that you're looking for. In the actual swing, we just hang on to it a little bit longer than we'd like to, although it is better than it was originally. Still a little bit of hanging on to that right side. Spine tilts back, hips stop moving forward, then clear. And a sign that your hips have stopped moving forward is in your follow through. If I get rid of all those lines for you now, and I'm just going to illustrate this with a few more, you can see there that your right shoulder in your follow through is in front of your hips. So we've got a situation where the hips are back of your shoulders in your follow through. That's a sign that a player has cleared and hasn't moved his hips forward long enough in his downswing. If we take a little look at these other guys, we can see here that each and every one of them has got the hips in front of the shoulders during the follow through. Just going to change the colour of that so we can get it going. Hips forward, shoulders back, hips forward, shoulders back. Ernie Els, probably less than any other one of those players, and if you look at Ernie Els' swing in slow motion, has probably more flip through the hitting area than any one of those players. And again, hips out in front of the shoulders in the follow through. That's a sign that the hips have moved further forward for longer during the downswing. So it is coming on, Tom. Hopefully this has cleared up a few questions that you've had. If you need to speak further about this, just pick up the phone. Good luck with it. Well done.